Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to explain why classifying political ideologies can be challenging and why the common left-right political spectrum is not always the best way to understand politics. Political ideologies are a system of beliefs about how government and society should work. They include ideas about political authority, economic systems, individual rights, and cultural values. A common way people describe political ideologies is by placing them on a spectrum that runs from left to right. However, political scientist David T. Cozy argues that this method is often misleading and does not fully explain the complexities of political beliefs. The term left and right actually originated during the French Revolution in 1789. During this time, members of the French National Assembly sat in different sections of the room depending on their political views. Supporters of the monarchy and traditional authority sat on the right side of the chamber, while supporters of the Republican government and popular sovereignty sat on the left side. Over time, these seating positions turned into labels that people began to use to describe political ideologies more broadly. However, one of the main problems with the left-right spectrum is that its meaning has changed throughout history. In earlier periods, the divide between left and right sometimes focused on religion and the role of the church in society. During much of the 20th century, the divide was more focused on economic equality. For example, socialist and communist ideologies supported the redistributing of wealth more equally among the members of society, while other ideologies believed that inequality is a natural result of the difference in ability and effort. In more recent political debates, culture and social issues have also become a major factor in how people label political beliefs. Because different issues become important at different times, the meaning of left and right constantly changes. This makes the label less precise and sometimes confusing. According to Cozy, there's several important reasons why the left-right spectrum is limited. The first reason is the meaning of left and right are relative to political issues of a particular time period. Because these issues change over time, the labels themselves do not have a consistent or a universally accepted meaning. Second, the spectrum is one-dimensional. This means it tries to place all political ideologies on a single line, usually based on one issue such as economic equality. However, political ideologies include many different beliefs and values. For example, ideologies may differ on their view of the role in government, cultural traditions, religious beliefs, democracy, or national identity. Because there are so many factors involved, reducing all political ideas to a single line oversimplifies the complexity of political thought. Other scholars have also argued that political ideologies should be understood in more complex ways. For example, political scientist Brendan Swedlow suggests that political beliefs may be better explained using two-dimensional models instead of a simple left-right spectrum. These models can account for multiple values and attitudes that influence people's political view. Similarly, political theorist Michael Frieden argues that ideologies are not simple positions on a scale, but rather clusters of related political ideas. According to Frieden, ideologies are systems of concepts that work together to shape how people understand politics and society. Because of this complexity, it can be difficult to classify these ideologies using a single line, a single spectrum. In conclusion, the left-right spectrum, although it is a familiar way of describing political ideologies, it does not fully explain the complexity of political thought. As Cozy suggests, political ideologies are better understood as a broader system of ideas, rather than simple positions on a line. Looking beyond the left-right spectrum can give us a deeper, more accurate understanding of politics and help us better understand the people around us and how to shape this world. Thank you.